Do we have audio? Do we have audio? Yes, there we go. All right. Welcome to day 542 of the Journey Begins. We are live on TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube. We are trying to get to 1,000 followers on TikTok, with our first step being 500. And we are trying to get to 70 and affiliate on Twitch. So if you like story-backed builds, stick around. And if you really like it, feel free to share it out. So with that, we are going to check our inventory. Oh, actually, we're going to pause for a second. We're not going to be right back, but first we need to find our mouse cursor. Where did the mouse cursor stop? There we go. There we go. So we did remember to reset the game to Minecraft from Satisfactory in our TikTok stream and Twitch for the category, but we forgot to change our profile on our cyborg to Minecraft. So we have slightly different controls for... oh, there we go. Satisfactory than we do Minecraft and Planet Crafter. So Planet Crafter, we actually use the same controls, but yeah, Satisfactory is slightly different, which I really like Satisfactory. So if anybody hasn't heard of it or has, let me know what you think of it. I would like to kind of increase the engagement for that. I think it's a fun game, as well as Planet Crafter. And we're not going to replace Minecraft, it would be in addition to it. I would like to have a little bit of those involved. And then if we're lucky enough to be able to do this full time, then throw in a wild card day where we have a palette of games, either ones that I have and have yet to play, or actually pulling something of our wish list, buying it, and playing it on stream, and letting everyone kind of vote on that. And it, it would be like a list that I, provide so that it's something that I would enjoy, and hopefully then we'll come in pick up Live Terrorizer. Interesting name. All right, so and what we're doing now, we're just taking these two sides down to 40, which is this level here. And then we're going to reevaluate or reassess kind of our progress and what method we want to approach or use for the next 10 levels, 10 Y levels. Because we want to get this done, then we'll do the eastern side. And there, yeah. And then we'll have our ravine done, and then we can start moving on to some other things. I would like to get the library framed out at least 2D, if not in a 3D kind of wireframe, not actually filled in. And then hopefully by that time we have our tunnel there done. We need a lot of ice for that too, so hopefully we can get that done sooner rather than later. I mean, once we get the ravine done, we'll have to, I guess, focus on that. I think enough is done that we don't have to worry too much about the lava. We have enough safe area there. Because the tunnel would be in the nether. It's a controlled tunnel from Inkwood here, from a well in Inkwood over to to the library. And then we can focus on our tunnel to the gold farm and our path from the gold farm to Oasis City, which we need to fill out then as well, which is kind of where we're at right now. So chapter 18, which we're still on. Uh, Partly because we've been putting some time into some other projects, which I need to kind of get back into that so I don't lose too much momentum. But that is where we are there. We're still in Oasis City, which isn't bad. So as long as our builds don't get too far ahead, which I don't see any danger of that of the story, then it gives us a good time to think about what we want to do with where we are. So as we're building, we can imagine, what's going on here, what could happen next. Would it make sense for this other thing that we've talked about to happen or not? So things like that. So yeah. All right. So let's oh, okay, is that that's a tunnel on this side. So we're cutting through one of our mine shafts now. All right, so we're doing pretty well. Let's see if we can get our shares, well, our activity up to date. It's kind of low on satisfactory, like we mentioned earlier. Usually Minecraft does a little bit better. We're only 8 minutes in, so I don't expect too much, but I mean, we did drop a little bit. We were kind of ranging in the 1,000 likes per stream, and now we're a couple hundreds, which isn't so much a big deal as long as we're doing something that people check out here or there and enjoy on your own time. If that's the case, let me know that if you're watching the VODs or something later. I would appreciate that. Okay, so we're gonna need to, is this a wall here? Yeah, so this is a wall here. So let's put in a chest and then we'll put in a bunch of this stuff. Right? Okay, and we can put a torch in there, light things up. Okay. And then put something over here so it keeps this lit. Okay, good. Oh, somebody is shooting at us, but I'm not too worried about that at the moment. All right, now I think having it down at Y45 means that we'll have enough reach that we can do what we're about to do. We can do this and just cut through. I mean, I guess we could have done it layer by layer, but I like to get it down to like the 45 and then cut out the sections into big blocks, and then we can take out the blocks layer by layer from the bottom. And that way we don't have to go up and down as much. I don't know that it actually is that much more efficient, if at all, but it works for me. Helps me feel like I'm accomplishing more anyway. So let's go through here. Okay. And there we go. Shaft, or mine shaft there. Abandoned mine shaft, I guess. What is this? Oh, just a lower portion of the shaft. Okay, fine, fine. Okay. Cut through here. And I think this is probably pretty close to the wall. Yeah, we'll figure out this piece whenever we get down to implementing the lake feature. Yeah, okay. All right, so let's. Oh, okay. Cut through here. Gonna level this up a little bit. Get some of our sand or our gravel to come down. Okay. What did we? Oh, we didn't do it all the way. Okay. Anyway. Let's keep carving at this. Do we leave the mine shaft remnants here and build around it? I don't know. For now, I guess we'll leave it. I want to get this cut over so that we can use this as the border for our back and forth while we get things going. Okay. Okay. Line up, line up. There we go. Okay. We'll cut this off. This will make a nice stopping point on the back end. So let's get this cleaned up and then we can do some back and forth. And that's where we can pick up some speed on our mining. And okay. Not that we're going for fast. I mean, part of our goal is to be kind of slow, chill, relaxed, story-based. So speed isn't the goal, but we can take some of the repetitive tasks like this and speed it up a little bit, but still keep it in that kind of therapeutic speed range. And that's kind of what we're going to go for. Mm. All right, so we're just going to keep this up. I mean, we're only 15 minutes in, so let's see if we can get both sides done today. That would be really nice. I mean, it will speed things up, not as much as I thought. So it's not going to be like 2 weeks, more like a month, but that's better than 2 months. And that's kind of the range on some of these kind of middle-level projects is, and what we need to dial in is the time in months maybe that it takes. So like lower level projects are probably multiple years. And then paragraph projects should probably be a month. Maybe page projects should probably be a month. And start it off, if we're going to do a stream, we'll define a stream as like 2 hours, which is 2 days for us now. But if we do it full time, it'll be at least 2. So then a word or a letter. Maybe we stop at a word instead of a letter. Um, okay, there we go. All right, all right. Hmm. Well, let's just do one layer at a time. And do that. Okay. Well, this is thin enough that we could take out this, so that's not bad at all, actually. All right. Don't want to fall. Okay, so that's not too bad. We won't fall here. Let's finish this line and keep going. Where did we put that chest? Was it back there at the beginning, maybe? I feel like we need to drop off some material now. Um, oh, it was. We just got through it really quickly. Okay. Okay. And we don't have any more uh, chests, so we can't put any more down here. So we're going to have to do some more mining, some more tree chopping at some point. Uh, but for now, this works. We'll just have to drop stuff off up top whenever we get full, once that chest becomes out of reach or full. Alright, so... And I guess we didn't mention that at the top of the stream, but this is Inkwood. This is the ravine in Inkwood, more precisely. And day 542 of our journey begins. So we will likely have to end our stream over at Overmorrow whenever we get to that. I mean, still a little ways off from our stream, but that way we can do some terraforming over there whenever we're done, and then mend our tools, and continue these, continue developing the story. Okay, let's just get rid of these gravel here because it's just getting in the way now. Oh, thank you, Gretchen, for the like. Very much appreciated. Welcome in, by the way. And how's your Saturday going? And if you don't mind me asking, do you play any Minecraft yourself or any other games? Glad to hear you're having a good Saturday. Just here to hopefully enjoy some of the Minecraft here. I don't mind that. I'll do my best not to disappoint. So the ravine here that we're working on is part of the story that we're actually trying to write involving this world. And it's both a terrain feature and a plot point of forcing some of our characters to a bridge that we're also building into Inkwood. So using some of the constraints of Minecraft to help inspire some of the physicality elements that we want in the story. There is one entry on what we call the Builder's Journal, which is more specific to Minecraft, but that one's free and open on our GitLab page, which is on our Linktree, which is just linktree/Minecraft Media. And we'll get some automated links for that, some of that more particular stuff once it gets a little farther along. But everything we're building ties to one story or another. And it's a bedrock survival, so taking our time, thinking about the story, developing the story, and not trying to rush the buildings so that we have time to think about, does this build make sense and how does it fit into the story? Okay, now we can go over to the other side and do that. So I think we definitely going to get the other side done today. And by other side, I mean this chunk here. All right, so let's cut a piece of this side off here and continue the pattern that we were working on, where we cut the perimeter around the section that we want to work on, and then we cut it down to 5 blocks, and then we start cutting it from the bottom up. Oh, I thought that tree was on fire for a second. I wonder what we can do with things like that. So we do have vibrant visuals on, so there are no mods or things like that on this realm. We do use some mods on a creative copy we make for screenshot purposes, but the actual realm doesn't have and has never had any mods on it. So if you were to go to our GitLab and download the world download for this story, it should look exactly the same, with the only differences being any like tweaks to vibrant visuals kind of thing. And as that goes along, I'm hoping that there's more customization to that. And then I can post signposts in the world, or like, lecterns or something along those lines that list like color settings or something like that. If we get down to color being, well, color is important, but specific colors are needed for specific parts of the story, which might be the case because Inkwood has a clock tower where we're actually telling time through colors as the sun rises and falls. There'd be a point that you would stand on, and as you're standing there, the sun will move in the sky, and you'll see it come through a particular spot on the sundial tower, and that will tell you the time of day by the color that's there. Okay, so this is going to be a little bit rougher because this is a little off where this channel is. Okay, but we'll just have to see how this goes. We'll have to probably cut it more from the other side. Yeah. Okay. Luckily, we had seen this spot earlier. So. And we had lit up some of the space. Okay, so let's cut through here. How long is this going to take? Okay. But a double thank you, Gretchen, for all of the likes if you're still around. Let's switch our... Oh. Okay. Our tool out and get this going. Yeah, a little behind. We've already got one stream down and half an hour into our next. But that's okay. Our last stream was, we kept it at an hour. And we're going to do another, at least another hour, hour and a half or so on the stream. Yeah, there we go. So we'll get some of our gravel here. And there we go. Should probably light up some of this space here so that we don't get too many mobs spawning down here. Looks kind of dark in some spots here, so let's light this up. Both looks good on stream and keeps the mobs away. Okay, I think we're good there. So we're making a lot of progress on our ravine here. And now we can cut through. Well, no, we're going to need to get up top. Yeah, usually I guess we would have cut down and then cut over, but let's just cut as much of this gravel out of this as we can. And now let's see, how much of this can we get to? All right. All right, so we're up here, so this is fine. So we'll start cutting some of this down, and yeah, it won't take us too terribly long to get through this. Right. All right. So let's get it. Let's grab the right tool. Yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, we can do all of this. Okay, perfect. I think we can do all of this. Yeah. Perfect. We just do some back and forth and cap some of these little pieces here off. Oh, let's just get rid of all this back piece here so that we don't have to worry about that this round. Okay. Then just go fast enough to keep an eye out for holes, and there we go. Okay. Keep the back and forth going. Right. It looks pretty good. Alright, so we'll do this. Alright, so yeah, we'll just keep cutting this down. This is 47, so we probably need to go down 2 more levels. And then this will be short enough that we can reach it from the bottom. And we can keep this path going. Oh. What time is it? Well. Well. It looks like an episode of the Citadel Cafe podcast is underway, one of Joel Duggan's podcasts. But we're in the middle of the ravine, so it looks like we're going to miss part of it. Because I would want to have that on Discord on a separate system so we don't get any audio crossover. Let's do this, okay. Okay, going good there. But they're usually, what, an hour or so? A little more talking, so maybe we'll cut our stream a little over an hour today. We're just cutting it in half. But we'll see. We'll just see how much progress we're making and how active the chat is in an hour. Half an hour, I guess. Because we do have some writing and other projects that we need to get to as well, so I do want to start increasing the Minecraft portion of the streams to 2 hours on their own. Which, I mean, technically, I guess it would be a 2-hour day because we streamed for an hour earlier. And on that, yeah, if you like our story back build, you can help us share out the channel if you like, if you want to help us grow. We're slowly chipping away at our goals to increase our stream times and do more voting and stuff on stream. Give more interactive options. And actually, we might have to cut it to an hour because it looks like some of our battery on some of our monitoring stuff is getting low. Some of it's plugged in, some of it's not, so. And then we might do some off-stream, more of this kind of stuff that's not super exciting. And then, because there'll be plenty to do for the next couple of days. Okay. And yeah. But that way we get some done off stream, some done on stream, so we can, you know, chat and see what's going on with everyone and not subject too many streams to just this kind of digging. At least not till we're to a point where kind of chat kind of takes over. And this just becomes more of a background activity. Well, that was a nice change from the. Uh, in the color when the rain stopped there. Sorry about that. All right. I think that's actually going to be a good stopping point, though, too, because once we get this down and get back to Overmorrow and get some, at least take stock of the assets that we have to drop off, or inventory that we have to drop off. Oops. We not pick this up. Oh, okay. That'll get us close to a little over the hour mark, and then counting our earlier stream, we'll have 2 hours in today. All right. So once this layer is done, we can then focus on taking it down from the bottom up. And that'll be good. Okay. All right, let's get this going. There we go. Okay. Let's make this line here. Oh yeah, we're at 45, so we're good. All right. Let's see what this path looks like over here. So we're 40 to 45, which means there's only 3 levels above us. And so that should go pretty quickly. And then we can fly over to Overmorrow, drop off some dirt and diorite. And then tomorrow we can do some, place down some dirt, and then come over here to collect more resources. All right. Back and forth, back and forth. Okay. Clear out as much of this as we can. Okay, perfect. And yeah, making good progress. Oh, just collecting the diorite that we want. And yeah. There we go. There we go. Not bad. Got a few poles here, so that's going to take a little more work to cut through here, but shouldn't take too much longer. Alright. Alright, so we go through here. This is gonna have to work around this mine shaft here. Oh, we're not picking that up, so we're gonna have to do that. Okay, now we get another stack of diorite. Okay, oops, there we go. Okay, now we need to get to this other side. So maybe we'll do this later. Okay. Yeah, we'll clean it up at the end. So we'll take this bigger section here down, and then we'll focus on that later. Oops. All right. Yeah, I guess we can cap it there a little bit. Oh, let's get some of the dirt out of here. So there's got what, like 4 more layers to the right, and then a couple layers up. So not going too bad. All right, so let's just cut through layer by layer here. Get our dirt, well, minor dirt, and then go again. So let's clear out this. Actually want the dirt. Do we have any dirt spots? No, so we're probably gonna have to there we go. We want to get the dirt and diorite, so we want to make sure that we place that with the cobblestone. Okay. Gonna need to eat and put down some torches here in a second. So let's go down and up, down and up. Right. Well, that works. I guess if you can't get over here, then I don't have to worry just yet. Alright, so let's go down this path here. Well, I guess if we get close enough to them, they are going to blow up. Hello, green boy. We do have some green in the form of a creeper here. Welcome back, by the way. And we are collecting dirt so that we can plant more grass over at Overmorrow. How's your Saturday? Having a green Saturday? Good to see you back, by the way. So let's collect this dirt so that we can plant more grass, have more green. And then we'll go back and forth here. Because once we get this done, it's back to Overmorrow so we can get away from all the gray of the stone. Almost there, almost there. And our timing is good too, I think, because we're about 10 minutes out. Do we have anything we can drop off? Oh yeah, we can drop off. There we go. Oh, andesite. We can drop off andesite. Okay. Yes, I will be live tomorrow as well. Sundays are usually a little bit earlier. We shoot for around 10 a.m. to 11 Pacific as the starting time. But as always, if you have any preferences on times, just let me know the time and time zone. And if it's something I can accommodate, I will. Especially as we're kind of earlier in our stream adventure, so the people that are here in the beginning can have more influence on the times and whatnot. Okay. Well, have safe travels. And okay, let's go to this. Ooh, that was. Well, can we craft glue lichen? I don't know if we can craft glue lichen. So let's see. Is there anything we can condense? No, nothing we can really condense. I mean, we can drop some stone, but wait, did that not go through? Oh, okay. Guess we lost the glue lichen. So we are out of carrots. So we definitely need to go to the surface and stock up on food. Alright, so let's get to there. And tomorrow will also be a double header stream, so we'll probably start off with a Planet Crafter stream a little bit earlier in the day. And then we'll follow that with the Minecraft stream immediately after. Because I'm still enjoying Planet Crafter Satisfactory, so still planning to keep those on the docket for now. in addition to the Minecraft streams. Okay. Is that? Oh, okay. So we need to here get rid of this stone. Okay. So that, I believe, gets us to level 40. We are now on Y40. So let's put down some. There we go. Put down some torches. Keep the mob spawning reasonable. Okay. Oh, wait. Somewhere in here is our, yes, our shulkers. Almost forgot about our shulkers. And so we don't have any dirt in there, or we've got a little bit of dirt in here and some diorite. We got everything out of there and everything out of here. Okay. So drop that off. We'll have to silk touch these. Make sure we got both of them. We'll come over here and pop them up here while we fill them in. All right, so we'll put that in, and yeah. Okay. So now we'll go to our wall here, grab whatever resources grab whatever dirt and diorite we left in here so that we can take this back with us. Okay. Oh, okay, so we are going to, where's our, there it is, okay. We need to check on a package, so we are going to, we're going to leave the view here of our cavern. Oh, wrong camera. All right, there we go. There we go. So let's take this out. And let's continue to grab our stuff. Dirt and diorite in particular. Cool. Okay, let's go over. Let's go over here. Yeah, let's go over here. Oh, lots of dirt over here. Perfect. We can replace this with some gravel. Okay. I think this is, oh, put stone and grab. Grab some more dirt. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Let's drop our that in there. Let's grab our tool. We want repaired first, so get this going. Drop off our coal. Okay, so that works there. Almost there, almost there. Oop. All right, so that one is now full. So take that in. So now we need to go and well, let's take it with us since we're looking for dirt now. We're looking on these kind of side chests. So got a lot of dirt here. Right. Okay, so now we can do this. Load it up with a bunch of dirt. I do want. Maybe we'll keep one flower on us to try to remind us to have a flower shop in Overmorrow. So it just means one less dirt block that we can take back, but I think that's fine. Because we'll have a full shulker now. Right? Drop that off. Yeah. So this is all full. There we go. And so, yeah, so the only thing we need to do is just drop off our copper. We'll check our inventory over here, our Overmorrow inventory. And see if there's any dirt or anything that we want to take back. Ooh, glowberries. Yeah, let's take back the glowberries. Okay, so let's go back to Overmorrow now. We'll drop off the dirt, maybe make a sign somewhere that we want to have a flower shop somewhere. Okay. This should take us pretty close to all the way back. Let's see if we can make it. Gonna be a little bit off center, but need to make it to like 250 on the Y or X and Z. And that will get us to inside the border of Inkwood. I mean, inside the border of Overmorrow. So we're gonna come across the backside. more from the front. Because 150, it should be inside of Overmorrow now. And yeah, there we go. Maybe we, what do we put here? Something. Oh, yeah, we were going to put a sign. Uh, yeah, we'll just, this here for now, right? So something along the backside here, maybe. So 1, 2. Something that feels reasonable. That's kind of reasonable, right? Maybe one more. How big do we want it? We take that. Is that good enough? Yeah, I think that's good enough. Right, and have it kind of butt up against the thing here, and then that way this thing inside here can actually be like plants. I don't know if we put, would we put seeds here? I guess you could put seeds, almost like a farmer's thing. Um, something like that maybe. That down. I don't think we have any wood to designate this as flower shop. Let's see if we've got anything over here, maybe. Right. And we can drop off that kind of thing. Take like the cacti and tree, so it's more obvious that it's plant-based, but in any case, we wanted to drop off some of our other stuff. We'll just check 2 or 3 more chests, and then if this doesn't work out, yeah. And then this one is the warehouse. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. So we've got some woolen armor and stuff over here, but nothing that's really what we want. Oh, okay. So we're just gonna have to assume that that's our garden thing for now. We'll just have to remember that for a day. Okay. Okay. Oh, we want to make over here. That was our other thing. But you guys probably need to spend some time over here getting some bone meal or something to up our carrots, because we have a carrot right now. Hmm. Okay. Where is our dirt? I think it's over here, actually. Yeah, so I think what we'll do, we'll we'll do this, right? Let's put a container on either side. We'll have the dirt, some of that dirt on us. We'll drop our diorite over here. And there we go. So now we're good. And there we go. And then we'll do some more dirting and whatnot tomorrow. So I think that's pretty good. We've done 2 hours of streaming total. I wanted to do 2 hours of Minecraft, but we do need to get some other things done, and time is getting short. So with that, thank you, Green Boy and Gretchen and everyone on TikTok and Twitch for the support, likes, and follows as we try to grow and get into a position to do this more often. So I appreciate all the support. Thank you for joining day 542 of The Journey Begins. If you want to see more of what we're doing, you can check us out on Linktree. The link for that will be on the outro screen. It'll be Linktree/MindTripMedia. That will have links to our TikTok here, our Twitch, our VODs over on YouTube. You can also find our Pinterest and Blue Sky. Blue Sky being where we make our go live announcements. So if you want to follow us there, you keep track of when we go live. As we get bigger, we'll also add that to a Discord, but for now, Blue Sky is the place to go. And with that, we will see you tomorrow for day 543 of The Journey Continues. And don't forget, tomorrow is also a double stream day of some Minecraft and Planet Crafter. So we'll probably start off with some Planet Crafter in the morning and do some Minecraft after that. We might reverse the order, but for now, that's the plan. So with that, thank you once again for all the support. And we will see you tomorrow when the journey continues.